So, all right, the recording is live. So, hello, everybody. It is Monday night. I know that Ashley Ivy and Lindy Davis also opened up this Zoom training to their team. So, I want to welcome you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have these Zoom meetings every Monday night. Usually, we focus on different topics, how we can grow our business, things to focus on. Guys, don't forget, if you have your video on, we can see you. So if you're going to go to the bathroom, please make sure you turn your video off. Nobody wants to see that. So right now we're going to be talking about, so for those of you that maybe don't know yet, nothing official has come out as far as like an email from Le-Vel. But for those of us that were in New Orleans this past weekend with our convention, Jason Camper let everyone know that they were dropping a bomb for May. It was I can't even remember, Operation Bomb or something like that, and it really applies to just the people that are right there at the beginning stages of growing a business. Not necessarily beginning stages like you just started, but just maybe you haven't quite, you haven't started growing this business yet, or maybe you are brand new and you're eligible too. And so we're going to get into that. We're going to be talking about there's an email that I'm assuming is going to go out right at 11 o'clock Central. I'm assuming that we're going to get this email tomorrow, May 1st. And so what we want to really do tonight is get prepared for it, get you guys ready for it, because every single person deserves a $4,000 or a $12,000 bonus. And that's what the bomb announcement is. If you haven't heard the announcement yet, starting tomorrow, May 1st through May 31st, anyone in the company that has never hit the rank of 4K or the rank of 12K is eligible to earn a rank advancement bonus of that same amount. So you hit 4K for the first time, you're going to earn a $4,000 bonus. You hit 12K for the first time, you're going to earn a $12,000 bonus. Well, maybe you're thinking, well, I've been in this company now. I've been trying to share Thrive for, a year, 2 years, and I've never hit 4K. I'm not going to be able to do it. That's not true. You are going to be able to do it. And so you need to eliminate that thought out of your head. Or maybe you've got some team members, that didn't get on this Zoom because they don't really understand. They don't really believe in themselves. You need to make sure that they see this recording, because the thing about Le-Vel that is just, it blows my mind, it's super amazing, is that not only do they like throw out these opportunities to hit these bonuses, but they also come behind and do things that they shouldn't do to really make sure that you can hit these bonuses. So on top of this bonus being available to anybody that's never hit this rank before, they're also doubling the qualification volume. So if you don't know what that is, there's three types of volume in Le-Vel. There's personal volume, there's qualifying volume, and there's bonus volume. Okay? Personal volume is your own personal purchase, personal volume, and your own personal customers, right? Personal volume. So that's personal volume that either you purchased or your customers purchased. Qualification volume is all the volume that counts towards ranking up. So advancing in rank. So a lot of times, like, when you use credits, when credits are applied and different things like that, you see the qualification volume goes up, but maybe your bonus volume, that BV, doesn't really move because we don't get paid on credits. And so your BV is your bonus volume. That is the volume that is eligible for you to receive commissions on. So let's talk about that QV, that qualifying volume. In the month of May, the qualifying volume on a $400 promoter pack and an $800 promoter pack is going to double. Okay? So if you purchase a $400 pack, you are going to put $800 in qualifying volume in your little bucket that's going towards your rank. Okay, everybody understand that? So now, those of you that, I want you tonight, when we get done with this, I want you to log in, especially if you're a 12K leader, or you're a 4K leader, or you're a 40K leader, 80K leader, me, 200K leader, that's what I meant. You need to log in and you need to look at your team. You need to look at your team, because whatever they're at right now, whether they're at 0 or they're at, $3,700 in volume, we need to know that, because we want to know, think about what I'm going to go into in a minute. How, like, if nothing changed, if everything stayed the same, all the volume, all the auto ships, all of that stayed the exact same in the month of May, what would you really need to hit a $4,000 bonus, to hit a $12,000 bonus? So, that's something that you really need to look at, because then, if somebody is sitting there at, $0 in volume, well, I'm going to talk about how we can at least get to 4,000 over the next 31 days. But if somebody is sitting at 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, like, this $12,000 bonus is happening. But here's the deal about this bonus. There's no other opportunity out there. There's no other company out there that is saying, hey, I'm going to give you a $12,000 check in 31 days, but I don't want you to do any work. There's no company out there that's saying, hey, I want to give you a $4,000 check, but you don't have to do anything. That is serious money. So it's going to take some serious effort. Okay? It's not going to be hard. But it's probably going to be out of your comfort zone. It's probably, if you've never hit one of these ranks before, it's going to take more than probably what you've been doing. But the reward that is waiting for you in 31 days is greater than it's ever been before. Okay? But I'm going to help you guys. I'm going to show you what you can do, how you can do it, how you can do it quickly. And, and I want to talk to you for a second. If you are somebody that's already if you've already hit 12K and you're thinking, well, this isn't for me. Are you kidding me? I'm not eligible for any of these, but I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing, because there are people out in this world. There are people on this team, on your teams, that deserve this bonus, that need this bonus, that, that it would change their life. I mean, hello, if Lavelle was offering me a $4,000 bonus, I promise you I would be going for it. So, Penny, are you sleeping? So, yeah. So that's really what you need to be thinking about. You need to be, this is serious. This is serious money. It's for serious people. And, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and so for those of you that are like, I'm here for this, I need this money. What can I do to get it? We're going to talk about it. So first and foremost, we need to be thinking about personally purchasing a $400 pack ourselves. If you are going for this bonus, you need to really purchasing this $400 pack, because right then and there, you're putting $800 in volume, like you're subtracting that away from your, $4,000 total or your $12,000 total. And you get the opportunity to buy this all month long. I'm pretty sure you could probably buy it 4 times if you really wanted to. So, I don't really know all the details yet, but, so if you're thinking, well, I can't really afford it. I can't come out the gate and buy a $400 pack. You have it in your back pocket. But the thing that I don't want you to do is I don't want you to wait until May 10th, May 15th, where you're watching your auto ships. Like, if you wait until May 15th to get serious about this, you've already missed it. You've already missed it, because this is about changing people's lives. And I will tell you guys, 85% of America could use $4,000. They could use $12,000. And if you are waiting until the 15th to get started, you have missed the boat on a lot of lives, that you can impact. And so so that's why we're having this conversation tonight, because I want every single person that has dialed into this, I want you ready to go May 1st. You need to be ready to go May 1st. So, hold on a second. So how do we do this? What are we going to do? So I want to just break it down for you. Hey, Ashley, Ivy. So I want to break it down for you guys on just how quickly this can happen. So, and so I was talking to, the 40Ks and the 80Ks and the people that have already hit 12K, your team needs you. This is I had a great conversation with Courtney Bird earlier about how we're not distracted because we're going for this goal. It's all about our team. And so you are in the perfect position to rise up, be a leader, and help the people on your team to get this bonus. That is what you are here for. You are here to step up, be a resource, be available for three-way calls, do live event videos, do your own Zoom trainings. Like, this is your time. If you've already hit 12K and you're not eligible for this, like, this is your time to go hustle and help every single person that you can over the next 31 days. That's your responsibility. So let's talk about 4K, how quickly it can happen. So you personally purchase a $400 pack. So that's $800 in qualifying volume, okay? You go find 4 people, just 4 people, to go purchase that same $400 pack. You've now created, every single pack represents $800. So 800 times 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $4,000 in volume. Bam. That's 4K. Okay? But let's take this a step further, because I'm almost positive, if I was a betting woman, which sometimes I am going to bet that this is not going to be a $4,000 check. This is going to be something that Le-Vel is going to pay out, whether it's weekly, whether it's once a month. They're going to want you to maintain that rank to continue to earn the bonus. I don't know that for sure. We'll find out with the email. So, yes, could you quickly go and just have 5 people purchase a $400 pack and that gets you to 4K? Absolutely. But here's the thing. It's that, what are you going to do with these promoter packs? I would encourage you, start sampling. Start, one-day samples. That was really talked about this weekend was just get one-day samples out. We broke it down. One promoter pack equals 48 one-day samples. And so, yes, that's right. I had to do the math there on that lifestyle mix. And so what if you what if you purchase one tomorrow, and everybody, and you have people on your team that purchase one as well? Some of you guys might already get 4K tomorrow. You could be 4K within a couple of days, because I don't believe that it has to be new. Again, we'll find all of this out with the email, but I do not think that it has to be new. So what if you start making a list, you start reaching out, you start telling people, I'm sending you a one-day sample, a one-day trial pack. All this is going to do is let you see what I'm talking about. Like, it's not the experience. It's a numbers game. If 10% of those people order, you're looking at least 5 new customers, maybe even promoters. You don't know. But you've got to get that product out of your house and get it working for you, because we only have 31 days to go create some massive momentum. So let's say that you go out and you actually get 4 new business builders, and they're out there, and they want to go after VIP 800. Well, in the month of May, the only thing that you want promoters purchasing are those promoter packs. That's it. Because that's where you're going to get, obviously we're going to order like protein bars and Form and different things like that. But where an opportunity presents itself to get a promoter pack, like, that is what we want to see people buying. Okay. Because that's where your volume is going to come from. So let's, how would you alter a 3-way call on the one-day sample? I mean, I would just, I'll get to that question in a second, but good question. So let's say you go get some business folders, and later on in this meeting, don't leave me, I'm going to give you some text messages. I'm going to give you how to approach people. So don't leave me. Y'all are going to get all of this information. So I'm going to do a training on how to reach out to people, how to lead with the business, because that's what we're looking for right now, right? Because what we want is we want other people we want them to go for their VIP 800 bonus. And really, we want them to go for their VIP 1600 bonus. Because when somebody goes for the VIP 1600 bonus and they utilize $400 packs, bam, they're 4K. Because they purchased a pack, they went for VIP 1600, and VIP 1600 is 4 people purchasing a package, right? $400 on each one of those. They've already nailed 4K. Okay? They've already nailed it. So not just did you hit 4K, now you've got a new promoter that hit 4K. Well, what if all 4 of those people that purchased that promoter pack, they all hit VIP 1600? So now you're looking at 4 people that you've brought into the business. They've all gone after this bonus. All 4 of those people represents $4,000 in volume. You're $16,000 in volume. You just earned a $12,000 bonus if you've never hit 12K before. Bam. And we're talking that this could be happening very, 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 very quickly. Let's say that, let's take it a step further. This is when math gets really crazy. But so let's say that, you brought in 4 people. They each brought in 4 people, right? So that's 16 promoters now. That are out there running potentially after a $4,000 bonus. Guys, you're very quickly not just sitting at 12K. You are very quickly moving towards 40K. You're very quickly moving towards 80K. And some of you guys are probably very quickly headed towards 200K if you get aggressive with this bonus. People go 4K all the time in 30 days without double QV all the time. We have people on our team that have done it. Lindy and Ashley Ivy did it. I'm pretty sure Lindy did it. And I promise you that double QV on a $400 pack was not happening. I mean, you're talking about really only having to bring in $2,000 in volume to potentially hit 4K. I mean, that is crazy. And if you aren't running after that and taking that and going for that, like, you need to check your pulse, because you're also crazy if you think that this is going to end May 31st, that you don't think Jason and Paul haven't planned this promo for a reason. I don't know what that means, but this is a setup for something that is coming. And so if you aren't ready now, and your team isn't ready now, and your team isn't creating momentum now, you're going to really be behind the 8 ball come June and July when they announce whatever this is a prelude for. Okay? I've been in the business now for 4 years. I'm not dumb. You're not dumb. When they give us something like this is just the tip of the iceberg. So be smart with what you've got there, and so that is where the people that are really going to benefit the most out of this promo is the ones that are really focusing on new business. Whether you're an existing promoter and you're going for 4K and your team buys these $400 packs and that's what gets you there, and maybe you don't get anybody new, it's what your team does with those promoter packs. And that's where the sampling comes in, and that's where getting it out of your house comes in, and that's where them going for the $4,000 bonus comes into play. Okay? So everybody, I'm going to answer this question real quick about how to change the format of a 3-way call on a 1-day experience. And then I'm going to give you guys the bold messages on how to go find the people that want to do this. Okay? All right. Y'all ready, right? Okay. So what I would do if I had a 1-day sampler, I would definitely make sure that they have a customer account, because don't forget, new customers and new promoter accounts that are created May 1st, they are all receiving $25 in product credit to be used in the month of May. So there you go. The second thing too is that, I think in some cases when we use, this has been such a hot topic of discussion, the trial pack, 1 days versus 4 days. Sometimes I think when we give out 3 and 4 day trial packs, we're setting the expectation that they will feel something in 3 or 4 days. And then what happens when they don't feel anything in 3 or 4 days? Whereas I think if you cut it into the 1 day experience, like, they're not going to feel anything. They might feel something on day one, but the odds are that they're not. And so I think that's really where you set the expectation. It's no different than, getting some skincare or getting some perfume from, a counter that you walk by in the mall, or tasting, you taste something at the grocery store and you're like, oh, that wine is good. Yeah, I will buy a bottle. Sorry, I used wine. That's just that's the one I sample probably the most. Or maybe cheese. We'll go with cheese. I'm trying to think what else you sample that maybe you buy on the spot. Hummus. And so think about that as like your 1 day sample, is that, hey, this is just literally for you to touch it, feel it, see it, and know what you're getting into. Like, this isn't the experience. This is really just a 1 day introduction to it. You're going to have a $25 product credit sitting in your account. That we're going to use that to purchase that 4-week experience, because this is just a sample. Whereas sometimes I think with like a 3 and a 4 day trial pack, we set it up as an experience, a mini experience. Whereas a 1 day sample, like, sure, like, take this capsule, drink this mix. Mix is pretty good, huh? Here's the DFT. Like, oh, you don't like that design? You can get a whole bunch more. Like, and then that conversation all day long when you're following up with them and checking on them, it's like, wasn't that so simple? Are you really noticing anything? Feel a little bit better? Like, it really doesn't kick in until day 10. And then that way they're not like, well, maybe I'll feel something tomorrow. Maybe I'll feel something tomorrow. Maybe you see how that can change the expectation of a 1 day trial pack. I think it's a little bit more like, sure, you could have a 1 day trial pack, or you could get a 4-week experience, like, or not even a trial pack, a 1 day sample. It's probably what I would call it. I'm going to go to chats real quick, just to make sure, because I'm about to give you all the lingo. Okay, so are y'all ready? I'm going to go over just a few different things. So again, I am recording this, so y'all can go back and write this again. These aren't perfect. I'm really just going to give them to you off the fly, because that's probably where I work the best. A little pro tip of what I do, not that I'm a professional, but what I like to do is in my notes section on my phone, I type out text messages, and then I go back and I edit them and so I've got some for you guys. But here's where I would start. I would start with making a list, because a lot of you probably have some kind of chicken list. If if you're new, hopefully you are still, you've probably still got your, like, maybe your list that you made during VIP 800. You've probably got customers maybe that have been ordering for a while. You need to really sit down, and just like you were starting at the beginning, and some of you guys are starting at the beginning. Some of you are brand new. I see some of my brand new promoters that are on here. So hello guys, excited to see you on here. You need to start going through your phone list, and you need to go through your Facebook contact list, and you need to put, I'm a pen to paper kind of person. I believe there's power when you write that down. They will be thriving with me. They will join my team. This is my next VIP 800. This is my next 1600. You need to write their names down, because you need to see who you're reaching out to and hold yourself accountable to reaching out to these people. So let's say you have a customer that loves their Thrive experience. You think they'd make an amazing promoter. Maybe you've reached out to them before. Here's what you're going to say. Something like this. I like to use names of people that I see. So if I call out your name, it's because your name's right in front of my face. So I'm going to use Aunt Trish, because I love Aunt Trish. So, hey, Aunt Trish, I know you love your Thrive experience. I got to tell you, Lavelle just announced that new promoters, I got to go over this part with you, because this probably won't make sense. New promoters can make $5,600 in the month of May. Are you interested in earning that? Or do you know somebody that might be? Because I know you love Thrive. I know you believe in it. And this business opportunity is too good to not share with you. Now, for those of you that are wondering how you can get $5,600, I'll go over that really quick so that it makes sense in your mind, so that if somebody gets you on a three-way call and they're like, Trish told me I could make $5,600, and you know, I'm trying to think, Trish, who your upline is. I'm just going to say Lindy, and Lindy has no idea where you got that number. So here's where you get that number. So again, it goes back to these promoter packs. So a brand new person that is in their VIP time period, we want them to go VIP 1600, right? We want them to just pretty much skip over VIP 800 because, you know, we want them to go for the 4 packs, the 4 $400 packs. So if they just do 2, that's fine. That's $1,600 in volume. And then, you know, the 2 customers, that's still the VIP 800 bonus. That's still there. But I'm really going to talk to you guys because we want to push people to VIP 1600 in the month of May. So your brand new promoter comes in and you help them hit VIP 1600 by having all of their newest promoters buy that $400 pack, and you want your new promoter to also buy that $400 pack. They've just met the volume requirement for VIP 1600 and 4K. Okay, because that's 5 packs. Remember, they bought 1, and then they had 4 promoters come in to help them hit VIP 1600 that hit 4K, that purchased the $400 pack, right? So that in itself, just those purchases, that's the $4,000 rank. That's the bonus right there. Well, now they just need 4 customers on auto ship to hit that VIP 1600 requirement. Okay. What else did they do by bringing in $4,000 in volume in their first 14 days? They also earned the iPad mini. When you add up all of those bonuses, so $1,300 for VIP 1600, $399 for the iPad mini, that's almost $1,700, plus the $4,000 bonus, that's $5,700. Okay? So people that are brand new, that are coming in, and they're hitting VIP 800 and VIP 1600, and they hit 4K within 30 days, they're earning that iPad mini bonus, which is an additional $399 on top of the $4,000 bonus. So that is a $5,600 bonus for brand new people. That is amazing. Like, that's amazing. So you need to be, I only have 10 more minutes, so I'm going to go quick. Only 10 more minutes of free. See, I'm all about free. So that's huge. That should be such a confidence builder for you, because they're not rejecting you. They're not rejecting Thrive. They're rejecting $5,700. And I promise you, nobody else is coming to them and saying, hey, if you'll work with me for the next really 14 days. I mean, they're going to be earning this in 14 days, really, you know, because VIP 1600 with all the promoter packs is going to get them there. So that's my first message, is to customers that have been around for a while. That's right. Be married to the action. Don't be married to the outcome. Be married to the action. You go send that message. Hey, my company just announced that new business partners can earn $5,700. I think you would be amazing at this business. Would you be open to hearing more about it? Or do you know somebody that could use that kind of money that I maybe could talk to about it? Guys, you and don't get sad if the first 5 people you reach out to don't reply. Go for 100 people to reach out to, especially in the next 5 days. Your first week of May, you are trying to find the business builders. You are getting them connected to live Facebook events. You are getting them on 3-way calls. You are getting them on, I don't know, Zoom trainings, whatever. You need to be talking to as many people as possible, and then have a game plan on that night, with whether it's a 3-way call, whether it's you going live in a Facebook event. Especially if you're a 12K, you're not eligible for this bonus. Help your team get events planned that they can go plug their newest people into, so that every single day your team is out there hustling and creating interest and generating interest and talking to people about this business opportunity and this bonus opportunity, and they have somewhere to go. You don't give your team anywhere to go. Guess where they're going to go? Nowhere. Okay? That's where you're going to go. You're going to go nowhere. So you need to be reaching out to people. You need to make a list. You need to get intentional. You know, and this is where you really need to start, as if you're in VIP 800. That's really what it's all about, is you need to pretend like you're going for VIP 1600 over the next 2 weeks with the same, but with confidence. You're not just brand new. Some of you guys are brand new, but with confidence on what you're going to help these people accomplish, not just what they're going to feel, but they're going to freaking start their bonus. They're going to start their VIP period and they're going to kill it and they're going to make a lot of money. And then they're going to be so addicted to that, they're just going to keep going, right? Because you find the right hustlers in these first couple of days, they're going to find people that want to go get this $4,000 bonus too. And so that newest person just became a 12K and they just earned a $12,000 bonus. Okay. So if you've got people on your team though, that have been sitting in the background, you know, maybe they missed their VIP, maybe you missed your VIP 800. Guys, I missed my VIP 800. I did not hit VIP 800. I did not hit 4K iPad mini. Can you imagine if I would have stopped? Can you imagine had they given me this bonus opportunity? I promise you I would have been to 200K way faster than 2 years. I never got an opportunity like this. And I missed every single bonus that Lavelle could throw at you. And that they only threw the regular ones at you. I mean, and those are pretty awesome. I missed all of them. So if you missed all of them, this is your chance to go after it. Maybe you've got some team members that are down. You know, they missed their bonuses. They don't know if they believe in this business, but they don't know how to have success. This is how you start over. This is how you come back. This is how you put fresh life into your team. You yourself act like you are in VIP 800, 1600 mode, but with the intention that at the end of 14 days, when you have those 5 promoters or there's 4 promoters that hit that $400 promoter pack button, you just earned a $4,000 bonus. You just earned a $12,000 bonus. Or you're a leader that freaking has some people that are earning these bonuses. And I will tell you, as somebody that has seen people hit an auto bonus, that has seen people hit a VIP 800 bonus, that is what it's all about. Being on stage with somebody else as a 200K, getting their sign that I introduced to this business was a way better feeling than me getting one myself. I will tell you guys that. And so you want to be a leader that is busting out these ranks, because that makes you feel good too, because then you get the confidence, like, look what I just did for my team. Like, I can do it for you too. I'm freaking awesome. Like, so you got to get fired up and you got to get your team fired up, because your team isn't here for your upline or their upline or that upline. They signed up for you. So you got to get them fired up too. Hopefully I'm firing you guys up. I'm getting super fired up. So, all right, I have 4 minutes and 22 seconds left of our Zoom, because again, I'm all about the free. So I'm going to go to the chat if you guys have any questions. I mean, ask. You've got Ginger. I'm loving all of this. You have to ask, like, hey, I know you haven't been interested in the business before. I don't know if anything's changed on your end. I still think that we would make amazing business partners. Right now, I can help you get a $5,700 bonus. Have some time to hop on a call and talk about it. You don't know what's changed. Go back to that chicken list. I'm sending out 1-day trial sample packs. I know you've been kind of scared to try it, but you know, I got an opportunity. I don't want you to miss it. If they miss it, move on to the person that says yes, because it wasn't that person's time anyway. Okay? They say no. It's not their you don't want them on your team anyway, because they're not ready to do anything. That's not who you're looking for. You're looking for the people that want to do something. You're looking for the people that are like, I can earn a $4,000 bonus. I'm going to earn $5,700. I'm going to earn $13,000 and $13,700, however you say that. Those are the people you're looking for. So every no leads you to a person that could potentially say yes. Okay? Don't get caught up on the no. All right. Da, 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 da. Right. I've had 3 people reach out to me today. Good job, Penny. How would you approach the business? I live in oil field country and I know it can be a major business. I mean, I don't know how that's any different. Everybody needs money. Everybody needs to feel better. You know, here's a question I am blowing up on Instagram. Hey, I see you're an entrepreneur. Have you ever considered an opportunity in the health and wellness industry? That is all I've written. Have you ever considered it? Would you be willing to look at a new opportunity? Hey, I know you're out here busting your butt. You ever think about doing something in your spare time that could maybe replace this income and get you home? What is their pain? Why would they entertain a side gig? You know, like that's what you lead with. Hey, have you ever thought about not doing this anymore? Yeah, but I don't know what I would do. Well, I've got this opportunity here. There's been some people just like us that have actually been able to walk away from the oil field because this health and wellness product is creating a movement and an opportunity like never been seen before. Do you want some information? Not, here's my website, sign up to be a promoter. We're going to go make some money. I mean, you can say that, but put what is happening here. Hey, there's a health and wellness movement being created by this thing called Thrive. Have you heard of it yet? I know you're passionate about health and wellness and fitness. Have you ever thought about combining that with a residual income? What are you talking about? What does that mean? And then get them connected to live Facebook events, your upline, somebody else that knows more about what you're talking about. Got 1 minute. This is probably going to just hang up on us. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you guys found value in that. Most of you know how to get connected to me. Ask your uplines questions. We can do this again. All right. Just get them connected back. Leaders, give your team a chance to go somewhere when they're out there generating the interest. And I promise you, we're going to be new rank dance. For those of you that saw that 2 years ago, we're going to have that new rank dance. So, all right. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.